all nuclear accelerator plants, to all these CERN, SLAC, whatever. They don't want Austria to contribute a single penny to CERN, and hopefully they get their way.
So, I agree. I think it's...
Yeah, I think this stuff is perfectly ghastly, and to me, if people are interested in this kind of conceptual, quote, science, mail them a check. I just don't see why it should be taken at gunpoint from the average taxpayer and handed over to a bunch of pencil necks who don't even have real jobs, my particular perspective.
Well, again, what have they done? They've smashed particles, and they come up with new particles. Do we have a photograph of any of these particles? No. All we have is traces, according to them. These are traces, and we have names for, Greek names for all these particles. That's great. We got a we got a list of particles. And we have their masses, we have, what they look, we've interviewed them, each individual particle individually, but we don't know what they look like.
Right.
You don't know if they're cubic or cone-shaped or triangular. We don't know.
I think they're shaped like a tiny bureaucratic dollar bill that keeps increasing in mass until it swallows up the entire economy like a black hole. That's my, and that's more than an educated guess. That's an economic certainty. Now, I want to make sure before we finish up, and I appreciate the energy of your explanations. I wonder if you could just give people who are listening or watching this the links to your websites and your books so that they can follow up this kind of information, which I'm still floundering around the edges of.
Well, my website's at www.youstupidrelativist.com. I think the title is self-explanatory.
Right.
And there you will find a link to the book as well. And on YouTube, I'm as B. Gaede, with a B, except not the whole word, but just the initial, B. Gaede.
And you have a whole series of disproofs of God, which I think are very interesting. I'll also put a link to some of the articles that I found quite stimulating. I'd really like to thank you for taking the time. I hope that you will take up the lady's offer and go to Austria and help convince these people to stop flushing good, hard-earned money from the hands of productive people down the infinite sinkholes of scientific statism.
Yeah, we have to stop the nonsense of mathematical physics.
All right. Well, thanks so much, Bill, and have yourself a great day.
Sure.
Bye.
Have a good night.